Hello, welcome. Thank you for being here today. Welcome to our Yoga Nidra practice. I don't know how everyone else is feeling out there, but it's only Monday and it already feels like a long week. So I'm super excited to bring you this Yoga Nidra practice. This practice is also sometimes known as eye rest. It had been brought or had been, it's kind of like the westernized version of Yoga Nidra practice. Non-sleep deep rest is also another term that Yoga Nidra is known by. And it is a practice of still maintaining awareness while finding deep rest. During this practice, it is often advised to lie on your back or side, but to find a kind of a like a shavasana position, so corpse pose position. You can certainly feel free to stay seated or to be seated in a chair or with a cushion beneath your seat, but do also feel free to lie on your back or side for this practice. As we move through the practice, once we complete our Yoga Nidra, do feel free to share in the comments your experience of the practice, or if you're comfortable to, or simply journal it out, draw, find some form of expression, some way to express how you're feeling once we close our Yoga Nidra practice. Yoga Nidra is a style of practice that incorporates a number of different types of meditation modalities. So we have what is known as sankalpa, Sanskrit for resolve. This is also, this might also be intention setting. So our sankalpa is that intention or that thing that we are resolving within ourselves. This might be that we want to show up with more compassion, that we want to show up with more clarity, focus. We might want to be more loving in the world or have or gain some wisdom. So we're setting an intention. Usually that is a little bit more lofty and that resolves something within our being. The practice of Yoga Nidra also includes mindful breathing. So we'll bring attention to our breath. We'll bring attention to the body, to our physical space. We'll kind of be moving from outside to inside, from our outer surroundings to our deeper inner being, moving through what are known as these koshas or these sheaths, these different layers of consciousness. So starting with that outer layer of thinking on our intention or our sankalpa, moving into bringing mindful awareness to our breathing, and then bringing attention to our physical space, our physical body through body scan. So this practice incorporates body scan, a guided body scan, where we'll be focusing on different parts of the body, moving from left to right, right to left, and then front to back or back to front. And then finally going deeper within as we settle our physical bodies, we'll bring to mind some image. So there is an imagery aspect or a visualization aspect to our Yoga Nidra practice, where I will guide some type of imagery that I'll invite you to bring to mind. So using our imagination. During that visualization, we'll return to our sankalpa, or our resolve, our intention, and then we'll slowly come back from that deep inner space, that deep inner consciousness, back to our physical, back to our breath, back to the space that we're in this moment. So that is a little snapshot of our Yoga Nidra practice that we'll be moving through today. Feel free to find a comfortable place to be in your body. Again, Yoga Nidra usually practiced lying down, either on your back or on your side, but do feel free to be seated in a chair or on a cushion. Just positioning your body in whatever way feels most comfortable here for you today. And as you settle into that place, feeling free to bring in any props you need to better support your body. You might bring a blanket over your body if you're in a cooler space for more warmth. And again, this practice also known as non-sleep deep rest. So you may fall asleep, and that's okay, especially if you are new to the practice of Yoga Nidra. But just know or do your best to maintain a state of awareness. Here, as you settle into your body, into the support beneath you, bringing gentle awareness to your breath, noticing your inhale, any resistance or restriction or ease of breath as you breathe in. And noticing any resistance or restriction or ease of breath as you breathe out. Here, setting your intention or sankalpa. What do you resolve to do or to be? Again, perhaps here you are seeking greater clarity for in a particular area in your life. Maybe deeper wisdom in some area. Perhaps you are seeking to bring more compassion to yourself or to others. Maybe you are resolving within yourself to be more bold or more humble. Whatever your intention, whatever your sankalpa, setting that here. And if you have trouble setting an intention here, finding what you want to resolve within you, just make it your intention to find rest, to ease tension in the body, tension in the mind. And whatever intention or sankalpa you have set for yourself here, letting that go. practicing non-attachment to whatever that intention is, and coming back to awareness of your breath. Noticing, is your breath moving quickly or slowly, evenly? Are you finding a deep breath able to bring in a great amount of air, filling up the belly? Or is that breath more shallow, restricted? Maybe the chest moving first, shorter breath in and out. Mindful awareness of your breath. So here, attaching no value judgment to your breathing, simply noticing what is. Noticing as you keep your attention on your breath, if your breath changes and how it changes if it does. As you breathe in, bringing awareness to any tension in your body, noticing your shoulders, your hips. As you breathe out, soften, relax wherever you can, noticing your face, fingers and toes. Aware of any tension in your back, belly, or chest, breathing in and relaxing as much as you can through back, belly, and chest as you breathe out. And then here, gently moving to our body scan. As you bring attention to each part of the body as much as you can, relax each part. Starting with the toes on your right foot, top of your right foot, bottom of your right foot, your right ankle, lower part of your right leg, your right knee, thigh, hip, your right side, right armpit, shoulder, upper part of your right arm, elbow, forearm, your right wrist, back of your right hand, front of your right hand, and all of the fingers on your right hand. Shifting your attention to all of the fingers on your left hand, back of your left hand, front of your left hand, your left wrist, forearm, elbow, upper part of your left arm, your left shoulder. Aware of your left armpit, side, your left hip, thigh, knee, lower part of your left leg, ankle, top of your left foot, bottom of your left foot, and all of the toes on your left foot. Bringing attention to your belly, chest, lower back, mid back, upper back. Aware of your neck, jaw, chin, lower lip, upper lip, lower set of teeth, upper set of teeth, tongue, right cheek, left cheek, right ear, left ear, right nostril, left nostril, tip of your nose, bridge of your nose, right eye, eyelid, left eye, eyelid, tear ducts, eyebrows, forehead, back of your head, crown of your head. Here, tuning in to your imagination, bringing to mind the image of a dark room. Here, imagine yourself seated or standing in this room. Imagine your eyes open, but seeing only darkness, unable to pick out any objects, seeing nothing around you. Here in this imagined space, in this dark room, imagine the feel of the air on your skin, cool air on your skin. Here, notice what emotions arrive in this darkened room, breathing through whatever arrives for you here in this moment. Imagine yourself looking around the space. And here, whether you imagine yourself seated or standing, rising up and beginning to walk slowly, feeling each footfall from ball of the foot, rather from heel to ball of the foot. And you begin to see just slightly in the distance a flicker of light, a soft glow of a flame. And as you walk toward that gentle glowing flame, you see another person standing and walking in the dark, but holding a candle with a flame. This person says nothing, but hands you an unlit candle that you can barely see with a single flame, but you see enough to reach out to take hold of this candle. And as you hold this candle in your hand, this person reaches out to touch their flame to the wick of your candle to light it. Now you can see a little bit more. You start to make out the space. A large room. You start to see more flames around you. And you walk toward those flames. Many other people with you in this dark space, some holding candles without flames glowing, some holding candles with flames, lighting up the space. You begin to feel more confident moving about the space. And as you walk, you see, crouched down against a wall, a young person. Their back against the wall as they sit, head in their hands, appearing sad perhaps lonely. And as you approach this person, you see beside them an unlit candle. Slowly, you sit beside them, reaching out with your lit candle to light theirs. And as you light theirs, they lift their face to see you. And you see you as young. You embrace your young self, your inner child. You embrace yourself. And you start to see around you others who have embraced themselves. Who have lit the unlit candle of their youth. You see some who have not yet found themselves, still walking, still seeking. And you feel a sense of oneness with all. And your inner child asks you, what is your resolve? What is your sankalpa? What intention have you set? And you say to your young self, your inner child, what intention you have set. Suddenly, the flames grow brighter. The space grows warmer, and you feel the warmth on your skin. Here, one more final embrace of your inner child. and letting go. Letting go the image of the flames, of the dark room, of that imagined space. Gently returning to the place you're in, here and now. Bringing attention to the support beneath your body. Aware of the back of your body, from the back of your head to your heels. Aware of the front of your body, from forehead to toes. And bringing your attention back to your breath. Breathing in and out through your nose. Noticing what you feel, the air on your skin. Aware of any taste on your tongue or aromas you're breathing in. Aware of any sounds around you. Before opening your eyes here, noticing the darkness and the contrast of light and dark behind your eyes. And bringing gentle movement to the body, perhaps a wiggle of the fingers, a wiggle of the toes, a lift of the shoulders up, back, and down. A gentle sway of the hips. And softly blinking open your eyes. Returning to this place and resolved to meet your intention. Here, I invite you to take a moment, maybe a deep breath in and out through the nose, and then feeling free as you're comfortable to share in the comments what your experience of this practice felt like for you, or again, to feel free to journal that for yourself. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being you. Take care of yourselves out there. Peace.